what will be your strategy? Imagine like you have 5 minutes as a CEO, like you just go back again in the time machine, and like if you were to get like your first 3 customers, 10 customers for your SaaS agency, what to do and how to go about?
I mean, it's an interesting question. I wouldn't do anything differently because I'm not selling SaaS to anybody who is not my client. So understand that for a second. I'm not, because that's what SaaS companies do, like actual SaaS companies do, right? Like if you think about Zoho, Salesforce, HubSpot, like even they have channel partners, meaning people who affiliate with them and they resell that software and implement it for businesses. Acquisition and implementation of SaaS is a very, very big problem. So because you need to convince somebody to use your infrastructure, now you need to customize that infrastructure according to the requirements. So it's a lot of work. And that's why I don't go and sell it to cold audience. I'm not like any software company which is traditional, right? Like what I do is I do white label SaaS, meaning I use software that I can white label and use my brand name on it, which we already use for our company. Now it helps us to productize our fulfillment. So whatever used to take us weeks now is done in days because everything is in one click overall, because it's already our backend system. And we only sell it to our agency clients who come in saying, hey, we can build all the things you want, and if you want you can use 17 different softwares. This is how much it would cost you, right? Or you can subscribe to our SaaS. It has everything you need and we will be able to support you because you're already working with us. It's 497 a month. It's not a big deal because it's like customer mindset, right? Like when you sell somebody a bus ticket to go from point A to point B, they will always complain, oh, why am I not getting the window seat? Why is the air conditioner not working? Why is this guy sweating beside me? They're a cheap customer, they always complain. But if I sell a Ferrari, right, to somebody to go from point A to point B, the last thing the Ferrari owner will complain is about the gas price. It doesn't matter to him how much the fuel cost is because he's a premium buyer. So when I sell my service for 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, $100,000, the last thing my client will say is, oh, I'll look for a cheaper SaaS option. No, they don't. Because you position the client and you created a different experience. You are solving a problem that makes them money. Even when you're pitching your SaaS, you are saving them money, saying, hey, Mr. Client, you can buy these 17 softwares which cost you $5,000 a month. Now we have 17 subscriptions, 17 logins. It's complex to manage this. If everything breaks, you need to check where it broke in 17 things. Or you can use our tool. It's one-fifth of the price, 1/10 of the price, and we have everything, and we will be with you if there is anything wrong. So you can trust us. They already trusted you for your service, so they most likely will say, okay, no, I'll go with your SaaS. So that's kind of how I see it. And acquiring completely stranger SaaS users directly is a big challenge. Like you need to, if you're only selling SaaS, you can only charge small monthly recurring revenue. Then your acquisition cost will be so high that you will lose money acquiring that client. That's why most software companies lose money. They raise VC funding, they acquire customers in the hope that the customer stays, all of that jazz. I do the opposite. I want to get paid to get a SaaS client. So I want to get $20,000 into my bank account to be able to sell them on a $500 a month service, software.
Wow.
That's kind of how I look at it, and that is the playbook I would follow if I'm looking at agencies overall.